We're learning new details after the Justice Department says one of the top MS-13 gang leaders in the U.S. was arrested just days ago outside of Washington, D.C. Attorney General Pam Bondi saying the 24-year-old man from El Salvador was in the U.S. illegally and was taken into custody in Northern Virginia Thursday morning. Several federal and local agencies have been involved, from the FBI to ICE and the Prince William County law enforcement. The 24-year-old man from El Salvador again in the country illegally, according to authorities. Victor Angry is a Prince William County supervisor representing the Dale City area, and the arrest did happen in his district. He joins us now to talk about it. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, first off, I want to start from the beginning here. When you start to get the information about the arrest in general and then it being in your district, what's going through your mind at that point?
Well, first of all, that the details of that always happen kind of after the fact. So, of course, it's a swarm of information that comes at you all at once to understand what just happened. So, what I can tell you is I can tell you that the surveillance and the coordinated efforts of all the agencies involved in the task force went very well. So that part I'm very extremely happy with. Just learning the details of who the individual is, the status and the organizations they work with or alleged or members of, is always a lot to take in, because I have to take that information and then get it back to the public to ensure that we are in a safe community and that we're doing all those things to ensure safety of our citizens.
Can you tell me a little bit about the area where this arrest happened specifically? I know it's your district, so what can you tell me about it?
Well, I mean, it is 100% heavily a residential area. So Dale City really is one of the oldest communities in Prince William County. It is filled with many homes, many townhouses, many apartments. So it's very residential.
What have community members been saying to you about just all of this? I imagine that it has to be something that literally everyone is talking about in some form or fashion.
Yes. I mean, the number one statement is that they didn't know they had such a high profile, alleged criminal in their community as their neighbor. The thing I share with that is the connection piece there is the fact that we have a community safety program that we have always had, but we've been improving over the last year or so. And events such as that event that took place really show that what we're doing is working and really cleaning up crime and really presenting public safety to all of our citizens.
Does it make you and the others in that community maybe feel safer knowing this person is off the streets, or are there potentially more concerns about who might be out there?
Yeah, yes, sir. Without a doubt, that answer is yes. It does make the community feel a lot safer, especially when you know that you have an alleged person of this caliber off the streets. Now, it's always going to put fear in others, but what we have to continue showing is that we're making those improvements to improve safety around this area, or to really hone in on it, and so to make sure that it is a safe area and a safe county, to tell you the truth.
People who are in that area who talk to you and maybe do say they're concerned, they have questions about who could be in the neighborhood where they live over in that Virginia community there that you represent, what would you say to them to maybe make them feel better, to feel safer out there?
Yeah, and thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I will say what I always say to everyone, which is, and it's an old saying, if you see something, say something. Now, the issue there becomes many people don't want to be involved when they know something is bad. So I will tell you, do what most people, and I say all the time, continue to reach out to my office. I don't report where I get it from. I become the one that reported. My last name is Angry. So I really push that forward to really get out there, and anything someone calls me with, I report to, the folks that, work for me, the staff in the county, and we get after those issues. And that goes from everything from even crime to really, street lights, traffic, trash. Anyway, I won't, digest from the conversation, but really reach out to my office, and we don't use names as we investigate whatever their concerns are.
When we look at this a little bit deeper, obviously the investigation itself is still underway. Do you specifically have any questions that you hope will be answered?
Well, I wish there was a way that we could know what type of high profile individuals we have in the county. And I know that that goes against surveillance and you don't want to jeopardize whatever that search is. But, it does bring to my head that I want to know, like, who does live in the county and what kind of crime do we really have that I or leadership particularly does not know about. And I understand why we don't when it comes to surveillance and gathering information and making sure that as they go about these arrests, that they've done everything by the book. We have laws we have to follow. So I understand that. But if I could, those are just things I would like to know if I could. And I doubt I'll ever will. I'm really happy with the outcome of this particular situation here.
All right. Victor Angry, Prince William County Supervisor representing the Dale City area where the arrest did happen. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Well, first of all, thank you again for having me. And I would just simply say Prince William County is a thriving, beautiful county, and we welcome we're the most diverse in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And so all of our people are treated with dignity and respect, and we just want to create safe and secure society communities for everyone. So,
All right. Victor, thanks again for taking the time to
thank
join
you.
us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. All right.